I panicked. I called 911.
911, what's the emergency?
It's my girlfriend. She's in extreme pain. There's something, I don't know, coming out of her uterus. Something, some kind of sac.
I had no other words to say. I was in such shock.
She's in a lot of pain.
Abdominal pain?
Yeah, like cramps.
Is she pregnant?
No.
No chance she's pregnant. Something like that.
There's no chance you're pregnant, right?
All right, how old is she?
She's 36. She's bleeding out there.
Okay, and she's bleeding, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so we need a boat to get out to you?
I can meet you at the marina.
Matt gave the emergency operator the name of the nearest marina.
They pulled the anchor up really quick, and then we started driving back to the dock. I was still squatting on the swim platform because I couldn't move to get to the back of the boat. We were about a quarter mile from the dock. I was hanging on to the back of the boat for dear life, trying not to pass out and fall into the water. It seemed like it was taking forever to get back.
I pulled up to the fuel dock. I was just in such a rush to go meet the ambulance. Pretty much ran the whole dock. A ton of things going through my mind. I hope she's going to be all right. I think she had a severe internal rupture of some type. I had no idea, but I knew it wasn't good. I just ran like a half a mile. I could barely breathe to even pick up the phone.
Yeah?
The 911 operator said, "Sir, there's no one down here." And then that's when I looked up to see I'm at the wrong marina.
I'm at the dock.
I was waiting to hear somebody coming, and nobody was coming. It was just like dead silence. And I was by myself. I was so afraid of what was happening or what was going to happen. Things were just getting worse by the second. It was probably only 5 minutes, but it seemed like forever.
My worst fear that she was going to die on the boat. So I was very scared, because time was ticking.
Hey!
I heard the stretcher coming down the dock, and I could hear voices. And I thought, oh, thank God, somebody's here.
Hurry! Hi, Christine. I'm gonna look between your legs, all right?
The first thing I did was grab the flashlight so I could see what was going on. And when we looked, it was probably half an inch of something coming out. We automatically thought that she was having a prolapsed uterus.
A prolapsed uterus is when the uterus is falling out of the vagina. This is very scary because you're seeing organs, the uterus, coming out of the vagina. And this is not normal.
Hey, Christine, we're just gonna get you to the hospital, okay? But to do that, we need to get you off the boat. Can you stand up for me on the count of 3?
And I, like, panicked because I thought that they really think something's wrong with me, too.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
It was really painful to have to stand up and climb over the side of the boat. But I was so glad to be able to get off the boat that I just withstood the pain. And they asked me to lay on the stretcher. And so I went to lay on the stretcher, and I put one foot up onto the stretcher.
I was like this. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, she's going to be all right. And I'm not even looking.
I went to lay back.
Christine, we're gonna get ready to move you, okay?
And all of a sudden, I just felt this thing go whoosh.
I look up.
His face was just like, and I thought it was something really bad.
My partner and I just looked at each other and just dropped our jaws.
And then I just hear, "Ah!" And I look up, and there's a baby there.